All right, so today we've got some runners off the gate. Obviously, we've got Neo. Neo is definitely going to be a watch for me. I've been trading it this morning already. If in currently short, my goal is a nice little parabolic out of the open and be able to trade that. At the same time, I'm not even sure if it does. I feel like there's two things. I mean, too much too soon sometimes, or at the same time, everybody thinks it's going to go like last time, and then all of a sudden it just, comes apart. So key is just not to be too biased in one direction. Let's see what it does. There's no reason to be, add or sizing in before the trade's there. Leave room to be reactive about things. The stronger it is, if it ends up failing, the better the fade's going to be. So if, for example, it kind of fails here and stuffs 830, 850s out of the open, then I'd be looking for maybe 770s, 750s. If it ends up trapping and holding, the longer it kind of stays around, then you just be cautious about doing the add thing. I mean, I think that's the most important thing, just to kind of be cautious of, especially in this market, because as you guys know, momentum just goes from one stock to the next, and they really don't care about the stocks. It's just, okay, if this one's running, I'm part of it, and as soon as it's not, I'm off the bus. And you've seen IGC, and they're both running today, IGC and NBEV. It's like a stock promotion. There's PRs, and it came apart yesterday, both of them. And they've been really doing a great job working out shorts. They trap the shorts, then they trap the longs, they bail, shorts add, they squeeze out the shorts into the close, and then all of a sudden they bag all the longs. And they've done this a couple times now. So then they did the patent last night. NBEV had a PR this morning. So really, it's just, if you're going to trade it, just be cautious with the big picture trade. You size in, you're expecting it to unwind, because that's why we're here. I think that most people are just being patient with their trades, trying to get that big picture fade. But if you go back and look, you'll see that there's 30, 40, 50, 70 cent moves so many times. And you just got to be there. So if you nail it, work on your entries. If you nail the entry, have some scattered for covers. And if it washes out, take some. You can always re-add if it breaks down, but more often than not, I think in this market, you'll be happy that you went ahead and sized down a little bit, because it is definitely difficult to have any conviction. NVCN, I shorted. I got some 430s. I waited for it to crack, basically. I added a little bit. I covered right here. Added a little more. I covered right here. Added a little bit more. I'm not trading any size on it right now. I just have small left, but I've locked in. So trading around the core means I've got a partial position, and everything that I add, I'm covering into the dips and so on and so forth. So you can kind of see the thought process here. And I mean, it looks like pretty tight, but this was 430s, 420s down to 380s, 390s, and the same thing again, covered at the bottom. And I'm not building into a large short position. We're coming into the open here, so we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, other than that, PYX, lower the better. I think that shorts got absolutely bagged, but if we start to see a bid, if it starts to hang on, then we could see this go back 40, 45, but not until they completely unwind all the longs. We saw this with IGC, where it can't get a down tick, and then now it can't get an uptick. So when this happens, we usually get some really, really good rebounds. But the problem is we all don't want to miss it. So look, miss the bottom. It's okay, because it's going to save you a lot of stress. It's going to save you a lot of headaches. And when it does turn, when it's ready to turn, it's going to be a very big move. So be patient. You don't need to get the top, and just wait for it. Other than that, GE, PBR might be some decent little faders today. PBR I've been watching since the Brazil vote and stuff. It's an opportunity. Big range, big volume. So nothing I'm crazy excited about. Nothing that I'm going to be reactive off the open about. And then last but not least, I think Tesla I'll watch again if it starts to have a little bit of trouble with the 265s. So Focus, NVCN, Neo, and that's probably about it for right now. You can keep GVO on watch, higher the better, and then potential unwind again. You know how these things go. So that is it for me. I'm going to probably try to can the day at noon and get out of here by 1. So every trade that I make is going to have that thought process in mind. I'm not really looking for the full day, unwind or breakout, whatever. I'm kind of planning with a 2-3 hour type window. So if you guys have any questions, reach out. You know the drill. Always available. And I will still be doing scans, as you guys know. And I'm going to have the streamer going as well as be around. So, if you do have questions, feel free to email. I should be in the room every morning. Tomorrow morning and Friday, because we do have golf, but the market opens 6:30, and we're not going to be on we're not going to be at the links at 6:30 a.m. So there's a good chance that I am up and knowing me, and we'll see you both mornings, and that is about it. So have a good day, guys, and again, reach out if you have any questions, and please utilize the lounge. That's where you can ask any questions, and we're here to help.